But now we finna get to this game, man. This national championship game.
Let's talk about it, Jason.
Oh Lord. So we knew what was gonna happen. Everybody was, betting on the Buckeyes as they should have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just if we looking at the paper, they got the better team for real. The quarterback, he did what he had to do, but I mean, the running backs, Judkins, Henderson, and then the receiver, Smith, bro.
Jeremiah Smith.
Nah,
they play the game.
Too many weapons, bro. Too many weapons.
Yeah, they different.
Nah, they different for real. I mean, we're not gonna knock Notre Dame like they ain't have a great team. They do got a great team. I want to say both of these teams spent some money in the NIL,
absolutely
trying to bring guys in and whatnot. But man, it just. Buckeyes possess 20 million worth players, reportedly the highest in college football.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Notre Dame started off right, though.
They did.
Got the ball first.
Yeah.
They killed the clock. I want to say
18,
it was like
18 plays.
18 plays.
And a touchdown.
And a touchdown. That's what you want to do.
And
keep them boys over there and score.
I was telling my boy, because I mean, people that's been around football, y'all know how the game plan going into the game go. You got your first 15. These the plays that's supposed to work.
Yeah.
All right. And they emptied the clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They scripted all the plays that's supposed to work. They emptied the clip on the first drive.
And there wasn't no more clips left.
And it wasn't no more clips.
They ran out of ammo.
But what's crazy to me though is like, I guess it's not really crazy. We knew Ohio State's defense was like that, especially in the run. Mm-hmm. And holding Love to what he in the game with, like 3 yards or something like
yards.
Rushing. I mean,
that's insane.
Like that. Yeah, that's crazy.
To hold him to 3 yards is crazy.
Right.
Man.
Like both of these teams got backs, but yeah, him not even having 4 carries for 3 yards, bro. And then Price, 3 carries for 13 yards. Like that's gonna be a tough day when your running backs ain't getting no action.
When your quarterback got the most rushing yards, it's gonna be hard on you.
Yeah, on that first drive, I want to say he had 8 carries or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's tough to win against a great defense.
Mm-hmm.
If you relying on your quarterback to run the ball. And of course he has been running the ball, but it's just like they wasn't doing a whole lot else after that, bro. It was
after that first drive, Ohio State started shutting all that shit down.
Oh,
like you said, the first 15, bro. Like that happens. They did what they're supposed to do, and they, because it's scripted like that. The OC, that's how you dial it up. But after that, it wasn't really much else they could do.
I mean, honestly, it was like, okay, they moved down the field. It took a long time to get down there. They scored, but it wasn't like, they had a whole lot of, I guess, like success on them plays because it was, second and long, fourth downs that they had to convert.
Yep.
So it's like they was really...
They converted, I want to say two.
Yeah,
it was two.
Two in the first quarter, man.
Yeah, so...
It was 2 in the first drive.
Yeah, 2 in the first drive. Like, they was fighting early on, and so it's just not a good look from then on, bro. And then after that, for the first half, it was all Ohio State,
came.
bro.
Second quarter came around.
All right.
And two, Ali, this being a defensive guy, JC, too, like when the quarterback is running, you don't really got nobody accounted for. Like the quarterback, like everybody has their guy. When the quarterback runs, that's an extra, person on offense with the ball.
Uh-huh.
So really, most time on defenses, you don't got nobody accounted for the extra runner because used to running back getting the ball. So that's one thing that Notre Dame tried to take advantage of. It worked on the first drive, but it's kind of sporadic.
But my thing is, and we was talking about this before, like, if you relying so heavily on the QB run and you ain't established no other part of your offense, that's supposed to come after you didn't hit the folks for, a 15-yard pass, 8-yard run. You know what I'm saying? Like, then stack some good plays. Then they started with that early on. Like, we knew that. Damn.
Motherfucker don't want to act right.
It's okay. Just gonna set that bitch. Damn. You caveman there.
Base, chill out.
Yeah, basically breaking shit. He not even here. But yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard to have some success on offense when that's what you start with. And
that's your lead. That's your
that's your go-to for down the stretch and all that stuff. Like it's.
And then, he got hurt. And that's the crazy thing about it is, like, before the game, they are saying he supposed to been the healthiest he didn't felt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he did. Yeah, I remember him.
He got hurt during the game?
No, this was before. He had the knee brace on.
Yeah.
For the...
so he came in limping, what you saying?
Yeah, he had
the knee brace on last game.
Yeah, it was for the few playoff games. He it was before the playoffs that he ended up getting hurt. But it's just tough, bro, that you can't establish any other success on your other weapons for the offense, like it's gonna be a long day, bro.
Earlier you were saying, we're going to the fourth when Notre Dame kicked that field goal. You were saying when they missed it.
Well, look, hold on, you getting a little ahead because we talk about.
I mean, the game was over, but go ahead.
I was gonna talk about Ohio State.
Okay.
Junkins came in that bitch and
they did what they were supposed to do.
Boy popped off for real.
Junkins lost his mind though. But if you know history on Junkins though, you know he just always been a baller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, transferring from the SEC, man. 11 for 100. 2 tuds.
Told him.
Yeah, he was doing some stuff in the receiving game too, bro.
Receiving touchdown.
Yeah. I mean,
he had a hundo, 2 teddies, receiving teddy.
Yeah, he did everything he's supposed to do, Doc.
I mean,
you can't complain.
What you supposed to do though when they go right back down and answer with Jeremiah Smith, and you can't cover that boy 1-on-1.
No, sir.
There's literally no chance that that's gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean we've seen it time and time again.
Every time they did. Oh, okay.
It's over. He out there, little boy and dudes getting the first down, going out of bounds, running. Get off me.
I be liking the confidence though of the people, you feel me, that be talking. But it's just some people you just know like leave alone. You know what I'm saying? But I be liking the confidence, you feel me? Because you don't supposed to be going out there like, hey, I'm finna let him do this.
Nah,
you know
right. But I mean, you hate to see it after the game. Shit, all them folks talking shit, and he quote tweet that shit laughing. I got you. Like, they got it.
You thought.
I mean, the talk sound good, but they got to go out there and play. I mean, shit, that damn that when he sealed the game, that fucking go route, like. 29 didn't have a chance.
He didn't have a chance.
But he was playing off coverage too, and he still closed the space on his
ass. He didn't have a chance, bro.
He didn't have a chance.
0. Didn't touch him. Nothing. I'm talking about straight
Didn't
by.
slow him down.
I'm like, what did you think about? Do you know who that is, boy?
You got at least put hands on him.
You got to at least touch him or something. Scare him or something. Jump at him. Just do something.
Look at this, bro.
You feel me?
Bro.
He was by himself.
Ohio State got so many weapons. Like, you got Junkins, you got him, you got Henderson and running back, then you got the other receiver.
Yep,
like I told y'all before, where they got two. You got 2 running backs over 1,000 yards and 10 plus touchdowns.
Yep.
Then you got 2 receivers over 1,000 yards and 10 plus touchdowns. Like,
that's crazy.
As a quarterback, like how hard? I'm not saying quarterback is easy, but you that kind of weapons around you, like
it's easy. I'm gonna say it for you.
Somebody gonna be open. Somebody open.
Right.
I'm turning around, handing the ball off 30 times a game. I'm throwing the ball not a lot, but you got 2 receivers. I'm sure they got a decent tight end too. Like, somebody's
4,000
open.
yards, 35 touchdowns.
Yeah, look, I mean, come on, watch. But look.
Yeah.
But then you look at everybody else. Like, you got 4,000. You got 2,000-yard receivers.
Yeah.
Who both had double-digit touchdowns. Yeah. And then you got two running backs over 1,000 yards. Like, that's points. Like, who do you like? You can't key in on one person.
And then what I said for Notre Dame, they quarterback run. They tried to establish that shit early. They ain't established nothing else. Ohio State did what you supposed to do: establish your offense, got the running back going, the receivers going,
then open
and then they got the second leading rusher. I mean, for the team, for the game, Will Howard.
Yep.
You got my other weapons getting off. Okay, boom. When we need to play, oh shit, ain't nothing down the field. I'm gonna take off, or they design QB run. Like, bro, they was definitely had their number for real. Game plan was right.
I just think overall they had better players.
Yeah,
I just feel like I just feel like the roster, like, you can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, of course, going into halftime, 31 or 21-7,
21-7,
and then they come out 31-7. And then they started, getting back in there.
Yeah.
I want to say it was ugly to see because, like, once you up that much on the team, bro,
it's hard to stay motivated.
Yeah, you want to see the guys like finish the game out, bro. Go ahead, hold these folks to 1 touchdown for the rest of the game. But it was
close it out.
It was ugly, bro. I wanted to say, I felt like the number 1, the DB for Ohio State, I'm like, damn, nigga trying to get these boys an opportunity back into the game. Passing interference, defensive holding.
Yep.
Like, they said he led the NCAA going into the game. They said he was leading the NCAA in penalties and coverage.
Wow.
And then had 2 in the second half of the game, which I'm like, bruh.
I mean, that was probably like I would if I'm a coach knowing they're going in, I'm going at him.
They did that. Was he the one that got scored on with that touchdown?
That was a backup that got scored. Okay. You talking about the Great House where he broke them two tackles? That was a backup that came in and end up, missing the tackle. Because I'm like, okay, shit, that's a routine play. Brady caught the ball.
Make the tackle.
He on him, like made the tackle. Boy. Yeah, that
was just a baller play.
Right, yeah.
That was just a baller play.
Right.
You can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, but it was tough to see, you know what I'm saying, like as a DB. Like, penalties, bro. Come on now. We not doing that, man. Clean that shit up, bro. For real.
It was and like you said, they battle back. Ohio State kind of, I ain't gonna say they lax, but when you go up like that, it's
hard to give your all when you like, man, these dudes suck.
Yeah. And sometimes too, like the play calling, like the play caller coaches, they won't stick with the game play. They'll
start calling some shit basic, conservative and fuck like
And so that instead of keeping their foot on the gas pedal, but I mean, Notre Dame, they fought back, but it just wasn't like it wasn't.
I mean,
enough,
they definitely fought back.
It wasn't enough time.
It just wasn't enough.
It just wasn't enough. Period.
Right.
It wasn't enough. The game plan, the play calling, like you can only score a touchdown in, you know what I'm saying, a touchdown in the 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
At once a quarter, like that's not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
And then like you were saying,
I was talking about the field goal. You talking about?
Yeah, the field goal. Like
touchdown,
we fighting back. Fighting back, bro. This a last game. Like it's not time to be trying to play it conservative. All right, well let's just get a few. You might as well go for the touchdown at that point. You down by 2-3 scores. Like come on now, bro.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
You said earlier too that made sense. Like just from a defensive standpoint, it's like all right, like you gotta at least get your defense that juice too. Like get in the end zone, bro.
Right.
Like,
As a defense, bro. All right, we down by 20-something points.
Yeah.
All right, shit. If our offense go out there instead of kicking that field goal, missing that bitch, if we go and score, all right, shit. We got more motivation to go stop these niggas so we can give them another shot. We know they on it.
In moments like that though, I be wondering like, do players be feeling like, man, let me go make the play. You feel me? Like, let me go make the play to change the game. You know what I'm saying? We need a play. Why I can't be the guy to make the play to change the game? You know what I'm saying?
You should.
I see what you're saying.
You feel me? Like, so why that can't? You know what I'm saying? That's how you rally the guys. You know, and be like, hey man, I'm finna go make. You feel me? I'm finna go make the play. I'm finna go do it. Don't nobody else want to do it. Let's go.
Having multiple guys with that mindset, like that's what.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it gets done.
A touchdown in that moment would definitely have your whole defense fired up.
Turned up. You back.
I'm definitely good. If I'm the coach, I'm going for a touchdown. I'm not kicking the field.
We inside the 10 right there.
Especially you missed it, so now it's you in the same.
You in the same.
If you went for it, if a touchdown,
it's like
get
cool.
it.
It's like cool, yeah.
Right. And you missing the field goal. Like what's the difference?
At least we know like what they down by. Was it 16 points?
Yeah.
Okay, being down 16 points. I mean,
I'm definitely going for the touchdown. That's 2 scores.
Definitely going for the touchdown. Because you kick a field goal, you still got to score 2 touchdowns to beat up.
You still got to get 2 touchdowns regardless. You're right.
But touchdown.
The points didn't make no sense at that point.
Do the hard shit on the front end.
Mm-hmm.
So on the back end, okay, but all we got to do drive down, get maybe 40 yards instead of 60 in the touchdown.
Yeah.
We get 40 yards and kick a field goal, and then we'd probably be in position to have a national championship in the game.
Because being down 13, you still down 2 scores kicking a field goal.
Still down 2. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, so it was 4th and 9. He said, Marcus Freeman said that if it was like a 4th and goal or something like that, or 4th and short, he would have gone for it.
This ain't the game to be thinking about that.
Right. So they didn't need a touchdown. They just needed the first down.
Even that.
No, it was 4th and 9. They was on the 9 though. So it's 4th and goal.
Okay.
It is 4th and goal, but I understand like you want better yardage. You want it to be a more manageable down. But
9, I'm going for a touchdown.
Man, you gotta go. I would say you gotta go for the tutty. You gotta go for that. It's the natty.
Even then too, going for the touchdown, like you said about giving your defense a confidence boost. Like even if you don't get it, you see, coach. All right, we trying to like.
Yeah,
coach wants to score.
Coach trying to get us. You feel me in a good position to win. You feel me? So you gonna be like, all right.
You miss a field goal, go out there. Now defense like, damn, we need to miss like that's. Now we got no points. At least if it had been 4th down, like defense, like they see it. They see what coach trying to do. So like that's a little motivation to keep that juice of going back out on the field to get stopped.
I done been in plenty situations, college and in the league, and where it's 4th down, and they, hey man, go for that shit. What the fuck y'all doing? No, do not punt that bitch. No, go for that shit. Even if they don't get it, we like, all right, we finna go stop these niggas anyway.
But listen, that would make you feel like that though.
Picked up a couple of yards too. He's like, well, snap, bro. We already got them pinned them back. Like they already back here. Like, all right, defense, yo, come on, like
backed up
on the point.
Make a play. Got right there. Somebody get in the end zone. Somebody could.
Hey, offense starting to drive. Inside they own 5 as opposed to at the 9 or whatever it is.
Yeah, the 9.
Come on now, that's
a big difference.
That's a big difference, bro.
Man.
A big difference for real.
Shit.
But I mean, them boys playing. I mean, they got the little punch out.
Yeah.
I mean, it just like you said, it wasn't enough.
Too much to handle, dog.
Too much to handle. Real time. You can't like when you playing a team like that, bro. When you know like the team is overall better than your team, you can't think about the stuff that'll make you. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that you usually think about. Like at the end of the day, it's the natty. And this our last game. I'm finna let everything on the table.
Empty the clip.
Like why not empty the clip?
Right.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna watch film on this and be like, yeah, we can prepare for this next week. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no next week. This it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this it. This is the last of the Mohicans. You feel me?
Did y'all see where the head coach of Ohio State threw his headset after they got that? They converted that first down towards the end of the game, or before, whenever it was, they were running the clock out. He took his headset off and
like done. Like
we know what time it is. I ain't gonna lie, to him, I know Ryan Day feel good as hell to get that monkey off his back.
Oh yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie.
He had
they
to.
was on his ass.
They was. I mean, cause shit, not for nothing. If we wasn't in this playoff, like this style, they probably wouldn't even made it.
Right.
I saw that too.
They wouldn't even made it.
I saw that too. If
this was his saving grace, if it was last year.
If this was the full team, both of these teams wouldn't even be.
They wouldn't even have been there.
Neither one of these teams would have been in there.
And I think if he didn't do what he just did, out of there. You gone.
Yeah.
You keep losing to Michigan, and then we just put $20 million on a roster and you can't win. Man, get out of here.
Yeah. They lose to Michigan, but then they win 5 or 4 straight, whatever it is, to go and win the national championship. I mean, he did what he had to do, bro.
Yeah.
How you feel about that though, King? I know we done talked about it a couple of times with the playoffs and all that. Like you see a 2-loss team.
I mean, it's just what it is now. I mean, with the way it's set up. But, before it wasn't, 2 losses, you ain't got no shot.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Yeah. So, and that's what, it's how they wanted more teams to get in. Like, it's cool. It's not what I'm used to seeing, my old ass when I played. So, it's not what I'm used to seeing. But, I mean, that's just the way it's set up now. They set up for teams to do exactly what Ohio State did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they lost their rivalry game, but they won their conference championship game. Got to the playoffs. I mean, it is at this point. It is what it is. Like I don't preferably like seeing it, but that's just the way it's set up. Because a two-loss national championship team. I mean, when was the last time we had that?
That's a good question. Can you Google? I don't even know.
Who was the last 2-loss national champion?
It might have been.
I'm probably.
It was a couple years ago. Was it when the Bama
LSU?
LSU
07?
BCA, yeah.
And it was and guess who?
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah. Oh, that's Matt Flynn. That's Matt Flynn in them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like you said, the lay of the land in college football is changing. It's getting to be more to be like, I guess the pros as it comes to like the end of the season and the playoffs playing a factor. Like, you don't necessarily have to play the hardest schedule in the nation to get a shot. You just gotta. Do what you gotta do throughout the season. Win the games you're supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like you rather had a harder schedule though?
I mean, of course, like being from that era, like yes, I feel like the strength of schedule matters, bro. Like it should mean something. Like the seeding for this college football playoff, I feel like it was a little fucked up.
I think it was a little iffy.
They're gonna have to tweak some things going forward because it just didn't feel right.
Because
real.
I want to say what made it didn't feel right because the conference champions got the automatic bid.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get the automatic. Okay, so I'm not necessarily opposed to that.
I'm not mad at that
but
part.
I am because...
But like you said, because Boise State won their conference, but They the what? They the what is boy the WAC? No, not the WAC.
Mountain West.
Mountain West.
They're the Mountain West.
Yeah. So the Boise State, yeah, they got their record, whatever. Yeah, they won their conference, but
they shouldn't have that bye. Though, is what you saying?
Yeah, but you put the Mountain West conference over the other conferences. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't even like.
You already know that the talent don't match up. If we're being honest, you feel me? Like the talent, the players don't match up.
It's evening out a little bit, but you're right. It don't.
You know the transfer portal making it even out. You feel me? A lot more, but like
they got that much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They got
to
do better with the seeding though. Like you said, it's I'm all for the conference champions. Getting the bye, but you know what conference are we?
Talking about this getting a bye. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
And then some people were saying like they don't
boys got smacked.
They didn't.
You feel me? This wasn't even close.
That's what I'm saying.
Some got smacked. Some folks are saying that they don't like. They don't like
nasty, bro.
That's gross. Yeah.
So some folks are saying they don't like that Notre Dame is, bypassing some of the rules, not having no conference.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they gotta go ahead and join up, man. And stop,
bro. That's been a thing. That ain't.
That's been.
It's been that, but they've been getting penalized for that.
Yeah.
Up until now, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if they've been getting penalized for it. I mean, they just.
I'm saying they ain't getting no love for it.
But what happens normally when they go to the playoff? They rarely make it this well. They made it this far when Matt signed them, but they got thumped.
Yeah.
Every time they get in this situation, they lose. And it be ugly because it's just like...
And they beat teams this go around.
Yeah.
They beat some teams this go around.
They did. Because I didn't expect them to beat Georgia, if I'm being honest.
Fact. Nobody did.
I didn't expect that.
We definitely did.
I mean, without the quarterback, Georgia's quarterback, I mean, their offense looked real stale, for real.
Yeah.
And they had some drops and shit. It was just... Georgia had a rough game, but I mean, Notre Dame, they always find their way to be in this position.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't have a conference champion. They don't play a conference championship, but, I don't even know what their strength of schedule was this year. But I know before they played a decent, they would play some decent teams before leading up to it.
Fey just had it up.
Look at that.
They played, five ACC teams.
ACC this year. I mean, who's the
right?
ACC?
See, let's change that to SEC teams, and we talking about a different record.
Yeah. Unless Notre Dame is playing Clemson, those games are usually because they're not playing the top teams in ACC. They're playing
Change those to 5 SEC games.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Change that to 5 SEC games. They might not have the record that they have.
They don't have the record they have.
Granted, they did beat Georgia in the playoffs, but I mean, they've always. But that's just what it's always like. Even under the old system, it was still the same way for Notre Dame not having a conference championship.
Yeah,
they always still find a way to get to be one of the top teams in the back end of the season. But shout out, man, they've been what they do, bro.
Yeah,
money talk, bullshit walk
every day of the week.
Yeah, bullshit walk. Shorty after the game crashing that damn cart.
Oh, bro,
handle the money with care. Okay, these folks just won the
national champions.
Her ass probably all right.
She was too geeked up. She
yum bum baby girl.
Look at side eye though. Look at the side eye.
He looked at her. That bitch stuck too. Like, come on now.
Hey, but he gave with a side eye. Just turned and looked, and then looked the other way.
He like,
all right now,
because he really want to say something.
Man, what? Yeah,
you know how much merchandise on this?
Right.
He wanted to
that's a $30 million golf $30 million golf cart right there.
With everybody on there.
Yeah, the coach between the coach and the players. Hey, that's
bro. Them folks ain't forget it, bro. He blew
his whole little happiness.
He was pissed.
Look at the side out there.
He like,
all right.
He looking like this motherfucker.
Yeah, her ass gonna have a new job next year.
Big facts.
She will no longer be driving golf carts.
Big facts over here, bro. Shit.